So I live in Hong Kong, and the pandemic situation in Hong Kong is getting really out of hand these days. And we basically have 30,000 people to 50,000 people who are getting infected every single day. And I got it really unfortunately because, well, even though I am relatively isolated myself, there are other people in my family that are contracted with a virus, and they basically brought it home, and I got contracted just by living with them because Hong Kong is really a very small city, and we don't we most of us live with our families, even if we are like grown ups and stuff. So the first days that I am contracted with Omicron is that I feel a little bit scratchy, not really scratchy, but something is not really right with my throat in the first 1 to 2 days. And I suspected that I got the virus that time, but it's not really anything crazy. And by the way, I'm unvaccinated, so anything that I got will be like the full thing, the real thing, without any protection. So within the first few days, you see, I'm still coughing right now. It's still not fully recovered after like 10 days. Well, not really 10 days, like 7 days, like a week after I feel like I'm recovered. So first thing is that a little bit of discomfort in my throat, and really nothing else. And 1 to 2 days later, I got like I feel chills in my body. And in those days, Hong Kong is relatively like chilly, but not to the point where I'm feeling cold, uh, even with a heater on, and even if like I'm wearing a lot of clothes inside. I'm not like going outside and you know getting like really cold and stuff. It's just inside with a heater on, wearing clothes, and I still feel very cold. And I didn't get a fever, very curiously, but that's another thing. And then the sore throat thing is getting really out of hand after 1 to 2 days, and then it's like really painful. It's like somebody has really scratched the inside of your throat, and every single time I swallow anything, it will feel like something is like I can feel inside. It's like there is a huge cut inside my throat, but it is not bleeding or anything. It's just the feeling is like somebody's cutting the inside of your throat. And then this lasted for like 3 to 4 days, which is quite a long time, in my opinion. And afterwards, it started to subside, and then I started getting a lot of runny nose. And but that's not really a big problem because um, a runny nose really is not that it's not that disturbing as a sore throat, which is really painful. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that when the sore throat is coming out, I was also getting headaches, and it was quite. The first day that I got the headache is really quite severe to the point where I can't even sleep. But um, the headache doesn't last that long. It lasted for me like for 2 days max. But during that 2 days is really like severe. Anyways, once I finished with the runny nose, and my at that point my sore throat is basically almost recovered, and I was feeling well. I'm not feeling chills anymore, and basically at that point I'm starting to really recover, and then just getting enough sleep, and then after 1 to 2 days, I can say that I was fully recovered, but there are still coughs like this that is lasting for quite a few days already right now. But the thing is, I don't think that this cough is going to really. I don't think this is a long term thing because before, when I was getting flus, I didn't. It's like when I was coughing in my uh, when I was getting flus and I was coughing, then even though I was recovered from the flu itself, the coughing would last. And this is exactly what I feel right now with this virus, Omicron. And this, I don't think this is going to last a long time. And basically, if, like, this is my personal opinion, I'm unvaxxed and I'm getting Omicron, and it really just feels like a heavy flu. Now, I'm not trying to downplay anything that the scientists and the people who research this virus said, but I'm just saying that with my personal experience, it doesn't feel that bad. Maximally, it just feels like a very bad flu. That's my honest experience with it. An unvaxxed person. But it might be that I just got lucky with this because honestly, there are many people who are hospitalized and died from this Omicron variation, and we have a lot of the death rate in Hong Kong is just really high. And as an unvaxxed person, maybe I just got lucky. With my family members, they are vexed, but they only got one shot, so I don't think it matters that much, and they have basically the same symptoms as me. So, in summary, I think if you get Omicron, you will get you can expect a very bad flu coming, a very sore throat, and some chills, headaches. That is if you're lucky like me or other people that feel the same. This is the least you can expect. But if you have other sickness that you have, like chronic sickness, or if you are not a fit person, then, well, I'm not fit by any means, but I think I'm normally healthy. But if you're not, then you may face some worse symptoms, as what we can see in Hong Kong and other places, because honestly, there are just many people lives getting destroyed by this virus. So I just got lucky, and I hope if you get the virus, honestly, I hope you don't get the virus. But if you do, then I hope that you'll have like symptoms, just as I had. So that's it. Leave a comment if you want to know some more, and let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.